Welcome to the We Don't Claim to Be Experts podcast. I'm Nick.
I'm Katie.
I'm Emily.
Okay.
We're three siblings that are using today's technology to relive our 90s nostalgia together. Join us, won't you?
We definitely laughed a lot at each other. I don't think it's too much. I think we should keep it going because we're obviously hilarious. So it's like having our own laugh track.
Yeah.
Maybe we could sell it someday.
Yeah, right. So how are you guys doing? Emily's back in the garage.
Yeah. I record.
Tell us why you're in the garage, Emily.
Because there's nowhere quiet. And if I'm in the house, the kids will find me. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, they're asleep, but it is quiet out here, so that's good.
Katie, how about you? How are you doing?
I'm good. Sitting in my fancy office chair. I'm sitting at my desk I use for work.
We all have different setups than we had the last one. Even though we didn't, we're not going to use video in the last one. Emily's no longer in front of a toolbox.
Yeah, there's a car there.
Katie, there's a car.
So I got the fridge.
In the garage? What a novel, what a crazy concept.
I know, I had to move.
Katie's in the bedroom. She's no longer in the kitchen.
I had to get rid of that squeaky chair. The other chair was so squeaky.
And I am in the same room, but with a different background. Now with Nerf guns over here. So
Emily's wins.
Emily's wins.
I was
Shovels, bikes,
a mini trampoline.
What is that brown thing behind you?
I think I think it's from the ice maker we got Mom and Dad.
Oh.
And it's
okay,
like the
packaging.
Yeah, I thought I got recycled, but I guess not.
Interesting. What have you guys been up to today?
Working.
Yeah, that's fun.
And I did cut some hair.
I got
my mother-in-law's hair.
Sweet. Did she come to you?
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's good. Do you usually cut her hair?
Mm-hmm. Every 3 weeks. Every 3 or 4
Katie
weeks.
is a beautician.
Call me whatever you want.
What is it called?
I called it like barbering. That's what I mostly did because I mostly just cut hair for typically shorter haircuts, which is more barbering style. I never did any of the coloring, but I'm licensed as a cosmetologist.
Cosmetologist, that's what it is. I say beautician because of that movie. Did I tell you guys I showed Chandler that movie, Beautician and the Beast?
Yeah.
I tried to show Ben and he was not interested. Did Chandler like it?
Chandler, we got like 30 minutes into it. Chandler's like, this is so stupid. Can we not watch this anymore?
Ben did the same thing. And I was like, you have no idea what's good.
I cannot imagine what Ryan's reaction would be.
Yeah, I can't imagine either. He won't even watch Oak Island with me.
Well, in his defense, no one will, so...
I know!
I did almost click on it the other day because they were showing...
Treasure.
Treasure.
Well, no, it was a thumbnail. I was on the History Channel's YouTube and I was like, ooh, Oak Island. Oh, that might not be a good thing to start.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes.
This season
is good. Hey, how many seasons are there, Emily?
I think we're on year 10.
10 seasons, Katie. Still haven't found it.
This year's really good. I haven't finished.
Every year they're going to be really good.
Oh my gosh.
You kidding me?
I've got about 3/4 of an episode I need to watch that's still in the DVR.
Let me know how it goes. Let me know if they find anything. Well, I mean, you guys saw what I kind of already went through today. That was a freaking blast getting... So I started doing physical therapy. I got a bummy shoulder right now. And I went to the physical therapist and he started like pushing pressure on my shoulder, everything that was dealing with me. He's like, hey, I think I know this thing that should relieve some of the pressure and get the knots out. Like, okay. So he starts saying, he's like, I'm going to poke a needle in your back and in your shoulder. I didn't see the needle. I don't know how big it was. Yeah, I just trusted him and I put my face down into the thing. And he's like, okay, here it goes. So he like pinched my skin out, poked me with this needle. And I would poke, I would like feel it releasing. I could feel the knot releasing.
Really?
It was crazy. It felt like jolting.
Was that like electrical current too?
No, but I did that afterwards. He put a thing on me and was jolting me for like 10 minutes. Just with the little current, like that thing that you let me try. I haven't tried that yet, but now I think I will. Machine? Yeah, now that I know what it feels like, I think I'm gonna try it. So I was scared I was gonna like electrocute myself before.
So funny story with that. Don't put it on your face.
Oh. Okay.
That's not what hurts yet, so I don't think I was gonna try.
Been there, done that. Please don't.
So what? Why?
You end up just like spasming. and you just can't
No,
control
no. Why did you put it on your face?
Why not? Like, I had to know how it
I've
felt.
got
It was
a
one of
face
those
and
like
I've got one of these. Let's put those babies together.
well, it was like have you heard
Where
of
can I
Call of the
stick
Void?
this?
What?
Wait, what?
Do you know what Call of the Void is?
Uh-uh.
This thing inside of you is telling you to do something that like normal people wouldn't do. Like you're driving down the road and you're like, oh, I'm gonna drive off the cliff. Like
Your call must be loud because you do a lot of things.
So that's like if I was driving, like you said, driving, and I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I just went into oncoming traffic. Like that. Oh, okay.
That's Call of the Void.
That seems a little darker. That seems deep. Do we need to talk about this, Katie?
No.
She said
Yeah.
don't.
We're turning
She
into
said
therapy.
don't do it.
I'm just saving you some time in case you have that inner voice. It's like, hey, stick these to your face.
Where did you stick it on your face, and should I try somewhere else? Just on your cheek? Okay.
You can if you want. It just
I'll
in
try
my
the
cheeks.
forehead. Try the forehead just as... Well, guys, anywho, I say we should get into our podcast topic. Music in the 90s.
Ooh,
Ever heard of it?
I don't have my
It is-
notebook.
What's in your notebook?
My top 10.
Oh, well, do you have a bite? Well, before we do it, we'll take a little pause and you can go grab it.
I'll just remember some.
Just wing it.
That's not... Well, what if I say
I have it
one
written
that's
down in
on
2 different
mine?
places because I couldn't wing it.
I have all my
Katie's
notes
like-
in a notebook. Yeah. Gosh, I'm sweaty.
Or you do like the Mulan thing.
All right. So anyway, so we'll get into... That's one thing that I wanted you guys to figure out, or like we'll talk about are your top 10 songs from the 90s. And I can't remember what I said. It was like just things that you hear just reminds you of the 90s. Nostalgia.
Things you still
with
listen
them.
to, right?
Yeah, that all came out in the 90s. So the 90s was like huge for music. We saw a new kind of wave of music came around. Grunge, for instance.
Oh,
I don't know if
solid outcome from the 90s. Grunge
right?
is so good.
What did you guys think of Nirvana? Did you guys listen to Nirvana much?
I love Nirvana.
You
I love Nirvana now, but I didn't really listen to them at the time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I probably about the same. I think what's weird is I think I like Foo Fighters more. You know, Dave Grohl, the product from Nirvana. But Nirvana had some good music, but it's funny seeing like people my age or younger now just like wear Nirvana shirts and they don't know who like any songs from Nirvana. You know, they just
They don't even know it's a band.
Exactly. I can't believe we're hitting that phase. It's like there's so many people wearing metal, old rock shirts like AC/DC and stuff. Now there's Nirvana shirts. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So in there's grunge, but rock and mainstream, they had a bunch of great songs, and I'm kind of gonna aim this beginning part more towards I think music that we listen to primarily. Rock, punk, ska. All those great little parts. So in rock music, some of the top bands were Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Red Hot Chili Peppers. They had a couple awesome albums from the 90s. The mainstream bands, I'm going to start with the banger, Creed, with the arms wide open.
Emily, you don't like Creed, right?
Obviously. You guys are frozen.
We lost her.
She's staring off into the abyss. Like, no.
That's awesome. Why didn't you like Creed?
Me?
Sure. Well, yeah, you're the one that...
I don't know. It just wasn't my jam. I was like, in the 90s, I was like boy bands, Britney Spears, then just like classic
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
All those, I listen to more poppy stuff, I think. Five.
In the 90s, five bad boys with the power to rock you. Anyways. Remember
Five.
Emily had like a whole dance to that song.
I don't even know what 5 is.
Blowing
That
your
wasn't on
mind,
any
so
of
you
my
gotta
list.
get into. What was that TV show that we used to watch at night? The Box. That had the music
yeah.
videos on it?
Channel 58.
Yeah. That's definitely what I thought of when I was thinking of this list.
Yeah, so before we get into kind of that pop stuff, I kind of want to like slowly get into there. But
Well, you asked why I didn't listen to Creed.
That was me.
Yeah, I thought you had a better reason other than I was listening to anything else. I thought it was gonna be something funny, like I hate the voice of the guy. That's like the usual one.
No, now I do because
They're-
I've heard it a lot.
Oh, you know who they sound a lot like?
Yes.
Is
Yes. I know exactly who you're gonna say.
Who am I gonna say?
Why can't I think of the
Crash.
Test Dummies?
Crash Test Dummies. Katie, have you listened to Crash Test Dummies?
No.
Oh.
They're the worst. Don't listen to them. when we go down to California,
You gotta be careful. We're gonna get a cease and desist.
I will ask Ryan about them in front of everyone just to see your reaction. You should listen to them.
He's pretty good about not playing them in front of me, and so occasionally I'll let him, like, if one comes on as like shuffle on Spotify, I'll let it slide if it's just one.
We don't let him play that in front of the children.
That's what marriage is about. It's about compromise.
A couple other mainstream bands, obviously Green Day, Matchbox 20, Counting Crows, if you ever heard of them. And then Foo Fighters came along in the later part of the 90s. But we also saw the development of pop punk. And Emily, I know that you've been to their concerts, but Blink-182 is obviously a huge influence and role in our lives. What year did you go to the Blink concert? I can't remember what you said.
I don't know. It was early
2003 or
it was
something,
early
right?
2000s. Yeah, I don't know. But
How early do you think you started listening to Blink-182?
I don't know. I'd say maybe 97, 98.
Do you remember what you first thought of Blink-182?
I was like,
How hot they were?
why are those boys running naked? My little kid brain couldn't wrap my head around it.
So that song, actually, when I was looking up songs and stuff from the 90s, what's my age again? Is that
Yeah.
what that is?
Yeah.
That song was originally titled, before it came out, Peter Pan Syndrome.
Classic.
Did you already know that?
No. But,
Okay.
I mean, they've got a song called Depends, so what can you, like...
I think they should have stuck with Peter Pan Syndrome. I don't know. And then Rancid, NoFX, a couple other good pop punk. Aquabats, Ska.
I met Jimmy the
The
robot,
Robot.
at Disneyland.
Yeah, Aquabats, they are tied into Blink-182. As we all know, Travis Barker used to drum for the Aquabats before they went, I can't remember the story exactly.
He's drummed for everyone. Like, he's even in like 100 bands. Not really.
Do you remember what
Was
the
he
story
in the Casualties
is,
for a minute?
No. Oh, Transplants. He drummed for the
Oh,
Transplants.
Transplants. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he left Aquabats, started drumming from Blink-182. Ska music, Real Big Fish, Mighty Mighty Bosstones, Sublime, No Doubt is considered ska. Did you know that?
I would consider them ska, their earlier stuff for sure.
Yeah,
When
pretty good. I like No Doubt.
What about Less Than Jake? When did they?
About then. Yeah, late
1992.
90s. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like Less
What?
Than Jake.
They were on. I think the first time I ever heard them was on Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
That very well could be.
As we all probably did. Okay, so another category, pop rock, and these are just individual artists: Sheryl Crow, Norah Jones, and Alanis Morissette.
Pop rock, not punk rock.
Okay.
Pop
Okay,
rock,
because that's
yeah.
what my brain was doing too, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I caught my brain up.
What I actually said was pop rocks. Pop does rocks, Nick. Do you guys know what the tie between Foo Fighters and Alanis Morissette is?
No.
Albums released. Is that what we're looking for? Something like that? Like, I don't know.
No, so actually Taylor Hawkins, rest in peace, was the drummer for Alanis Morissette.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of crazy. Another big band, I can't remember what their genre is Rage Against the Machine.
Oh.
Did you guys ever get into Rage Against the
Who
Machine?
used to listen to them?
They're on my top 5 least favorite bands, so
Really?
yeah.
Do you want to delve into that?
I don't know if it's just because of the songs that they would play on X96. They'd always played them in the evenings, and it was like the same songs from them, and I just got so sick of them, and I was like, this is the worst.
Well, what's funny, I like their music, but their lyrics, it's just the same the whole time. Killing in the name of...
I mean, wasn't that a lot of the 90s, though?
Right? Yeah, every Blink-182 song. Have you guys ever heard of... Here's something interesting about Rage Against the Machine. Did you ever hear about when they were accidentally booked for a Spanish Fork What's it?
Prom?
What it is? No. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Today is the anniversary on September 11th of Spanish Fork accidentally booking Rage Against the Machine and everyone losing their minds. So they were booked for a festival or something down at the fairgrounds at Spanish Fork.
What did they have down? Onion Days or something?
Spanish Fork had something else that they were trying to party. Everyone found out that Rage Against the Machine was the band that was gonna play, and they started throwing a tissy fit as they do, and they're like, the devil's coming to town, lock up your doors, there's gonna be riots and all this
Hide
stuff.
your kids, hide your wife.
Here's an actual quote. Residents said they feared the lyrics that will be heard well beyond the fairgrounds wooden fences, as well as the rocker fans that would be there, and the potential for injuries that no man who favors the concert said would likely result. Others expressed concern about lawsuits and could result in if someone is killed or injured during the concert. They also fear a discrimination lawsuit if the concert is canceled. Yeah, so they were worried.
Play music.
And it was a really, like, the guy who booked him had been working there for 20 years, and he's like, it was an honest mistake. He says the process of booking Rage Against the Machines was simple. He says someone called up, asked if concerts were held in the arena, and they said, are you available this date? They said yes and yes. Money says, who's the guy? He told them, and there was no provision to deny the band over another band. So they were booked just because they called and asked if it was available. So, yeah.
Right.
I mean, isn't that how it should go?
Yeah, right?
I'm available,
Not,
you're
not
available.
If the devil's coming to town.
By the way, Spanish Fork has fiesta days.
Lovely Utah. Yeah, so anyway, that's when Utah County almost fell apart because of Rage Against the Machines coming to town. So let's get into some of, I guess, Emily's favorite music, and Katie's too. Pop music. This includes Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, Destiny's Child, TLC. These are all the groups, or boy bands and everything. I have to ask, Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
Or Hanson.
Ooh,
although
Hanson.
I did own more Backstreet Boys albums. I don't know. That's tough. Don't ask me hard questions.
Well,
can we agree though that not 98 Degrees?
Yeah.
Like,
yes. Yeah.
No offense,
No,
Nick
no.
Lachey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I'd have to say NSYNC too. I mean, I liked NSYNC's stances, but Backstreet Boys had better music videos. Mic drop.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one where they're monsters in a haunted house. I watched that so often.
Yeah.
That's a good music video.
I feel like NSYNC has continued to do more on their little solo adventures than Backstreet Boys, but I don't know. I think I like Backstreet.
Just the one guy.
No.
Justin Timberlake.
Have you ever heard of that guy? He was in Trolls.
Trolls, yeah, he was Trolls.
Yeah, I don't know. Backstreet Boys is pretty good.
What are your favorite songs from both of them? Can you name? You can't say the what's their top? What was their number one song? Or when they first started?
Turn Up My Heart.
Is that it? I was thinking Bye Bye Bye.
That one's no.
Bye 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 is NSYNC. Turn Up My Heart is.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were talking about NSYNC. Sorry.
What's the Tearing Up My Heart? How does that one go?
I'm not singing it.
Yeah, I'm not singing it. Isn't there copyright or something? Just kidding.
Well, that's you guys are really
tearing
relying on
up
your
my
singing
heart
skills.
when I'm with you.
Oh yeah.
When we are apart.
Just sing it bad. Gotcha. So that was their first top song. I should have looked it up.
97. I think that was one of my top 10 on my list that I don't have.
That song was?
Yeah, that.
Tearing Up My Heart.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
A couple popular female singers: Mandy Moore, Jessica Simpson, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, J-Lo, and Cher. Cher had some really good songs. Did you guys know that "Believe" by Cher was the first pop song to distort the voice?
Really?
The world has
that's
never
crazy.
been the same.
I just listened to it, and it's a really good song.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember if it's on my top 10, but it's a really good song.
I mean,
like that
Cher is just like. I love
Do you
Cher.
believe? I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm going to quit singing. That's why I don't sing, is because I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like Emily was more Britney Spears because you had an album or two of hers. And then I had more Christina Aguilera than I did Britney Spears.
And you were more NSYNC. I was more Backstreet
Mhm.
Boys. We just had our own little
And you had 5,
Rivalry.
and I would always beg you to borrow your 5 CD.
Yeah, but you didn't have a CD player either, so...
I know. For my 8th birthday, I got one. 1999.
Do you know what my first CD was that I ever got?
Oh, I'll tell you mine. I don't know yours.
Oh man, that's.
This is a hard one. Really hard. You're never gonna guess it.
Is it it's not like a popular artist from.
Think Broadway.
Moulin Rouge.
No, that was a little bit later.
Okay. The way you said that, for some reason, my brain is like Barbra Streisand.
No, it was Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh, that was a good album, though.
It was.
Yeah.
We listened to that
How old
on
were you?
repeat.
I don't know. I think I was probably 10.
Well, I mean, I think Mom and Dad chose. Wait, so did they like get it for you? Mom
I
and
picked
Dad?
that. No, I picked it. I mean, if you pick.
Better keep it clean for my first pick here.
No, you gotta keep.
Hey,
it
my
what you
first
know.
one was not much better. Do you remember our birthday? So Nick and I have very close birthdays. We're just 2 weeks apart.
Yeah, I'm in the
Birthdays.
middle, almost the middle of the 90s.
Yeah, so now you like practically have his birthday and his year he was born.
Yeah.
His is the 7th of March. Mine's the 19th of March. Our birthday parties were a lot of times together. And we had a birthday party down at the ice skating rink by our parents' house. And our Aunt Lisa gave me the soundtrack to Titanic for my 8th birthday. And that was my first CD. That was the year I got my first CD player, and it was that little tiny silver one that was just like sat on my dresser.
Not portable.
Mine wasn't portable.
Oh, yeah, you had
Mine
that
was
big
like
black one with the big speakers on the
Yeah.
side.
yours was fancy.
Real big. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of what my first CD that I remember getting or buying myself. I
I
feel
think-
like it was
okay,
like some 41 or something.
Well, okay, I think Mom got you this CD. Well, I don't know if I want to say, but there was one song on it, and Mom always would buy like the one CD that had one song, and then the rest of them she like would just skip ahead and go back to the song that we just listened to. But
Like Shaggy?
Shaggy was the one I'm thinking of.
That's right. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Got me red-handed.
Yeah.
She loved that song. She would listen to that song on repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Did you hear the lyrics to it? I wonder. I don't know if she can understand
I
it.
don't know.
that same year, the year I turned 8, Mom and Dad for Easter got me one of TLC's albums, and they didn't know that they got me the explicit version.
Wow.
I got it for Easter, and then they took it away. Like, you guys bought that. Like, how did you not know?
It says on the thing if it's explicit, for crying out loud. All right, okay, so I'm gonna list off some of the top songs from the 90s. So there could be some songs on this part that might be on your guys' top 10 list or whatever. But these are just 17 of the top 10 songs from the 90s. I had to do 17 because multiple lists had different top 10 songs. It was just kind of like Billboard, VH1, all these places had different. They were in different orders. Okay, some of the top songs. Smells Like Teen Spirit from Nirvana. November Rain by Guns N' Roses. East of the Sun by Aha. Enter Sandman. Wonderwall. Basket Case. Under the Bridge. California Love. Killing in the Name. Nothing But a G Thing. No Diggity. Mo Money, Mo Problems. Rebel Girl. Gold Sounds. The Rain. Pulp. And No Scrubs.
Only one of those was on my list.
Oh, really? Any of those on your list, Emmy?
Yeah, a few of them.
Mine too. Yeah. I'm trying to think of which of these songs I like listen to the most. There's a lot that I listen to still, so
Yeah.
it's really tough.
I always like when. So I'm gonna say a couple that are on my list. So Mo Money, Mo Problems is always good when it comes on. I love that song. And then didn't you say Wonderwall? That's a good one. That's always good when it comes on. No Scrubs is good. It wasn't on my list, but
That was the one. That's number 1 on my list.
Nice.
that's a good one.
Oh, I wrote something down about REM, Losing My Religion. Do you guys like that song?
I was just looking at that on my list, like on a list.
So the lead singer accidentally wrote the mandolin part while he was learning the mandolin, like right before they released that song. I don't know if you remember how it goes. How's it go? I don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah. Don't sing, okay?
Yeah. I won't sing. I can't. I legally can't sing. Okay, so
I don't
anyway,
think of mandolin when I think of that song.
I don't either. I was like, I don't even know if I could tell you what a mandolin sounds
Is
like.
it a mandolin or is it Is that the? I'm gonna Google something. This is gonna be so hard to type and.
And talk in your microphone.
Just put it in your mouth.
Mandolin.
What's that?
Yeah, it's a mandolin. There's also a mandolin slicer. That's what I was thinking of. When I thought
Oh,
I was saying
those are mean.
Yeah, gotta wear a metal glove when you're using that thing.
Yeah, I sliced my finger open.
With a mandolin.
Is that what those are? The things that you like slide food in?
Yeah, don't use a mandolin, kids. That's from our podcast to you. PSA. All right, you guys want to talk top 10s?
Put that on the shirt. Don't use a mandolin, kids.
Giant X through it.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we? Let's go one at a time. And we can go into them. And if somebody says one that's on your list, then you can chime in. But we'll just go down the list.
How about
I don't know if mine are in it.
You guys
Sorry,
go because I don't have my list. My phone's charged, but I don't have my list.
We could.
We're doing better.
Do you want to pause and go grab your list? Yeah, let's pause. Let's go grab it. Yeah. Katie. Don't end the video and don't stop recording. Keep it recording. Okay. Now why'd you...
I didn't look anything up because I felt like my brain tried to overthink the last episode. So I tried to underthink this one. You missed something.
You missed something. I kind of don't want to tell her. Just wait for her to listen to it on the podcast when she listens to it back. If she listens to these.
I don't. Just kidding.
Anyway, so let's talk top 10. You guys want to? All right. So again, these are our top 10 songs.
No, let's not. After we just let Emily go get her list. No.
Yeah.
We decided we're not.
Oh, okay.
Better not.
Okay, bye.
All right. So again, these are top 10. Our top 10 songs, at least for now. I guess it's we reserve the right to change our opinion at any time. But these are our top 10 songs from the 90s. Nostalgia, songs we listen to again and again, and things that we think of, songs that we like when we think of the 90s. I'm going to start off the list with my number 10, Sabotage by the Beastie Boys.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I really like Beastie Boys, and that's a really good song, especially the music video, which they recorded themselves in Los Angeles with all the mustaches on, and they're running around being the cops and everything. It's an excellent music video. I recommend it 100%.
I may have forgot they exist, and I'm kind of sad about it.
There's an excellent documentary on Apple TV. Yeah.
She's got her post-its. She needs to listen.
Say no more.
She has to watch that and listen to
it's a grandma
Crash
thing.
Test Dummies.
Oh, Crash Test Dummies is on my list.
Let me write that down. I gotta. I'm gonna have to watch that. All right. Okay, Emily, what is your number 10?
Okay, mine aren't in any order, so.
Mine neither. I'm just going.
Okay. Torn by Natalie Imbruglia, 1997.
I don't know that song.
That one's a good one.
Okay, I'm not gonna sing it because copyright.
Never heard of it.
But you'll have to.
It was very popular on the radio.
Very good, and I know you've heard it. Once you hear it, you'll be like, oh.
Torn
What?
by something.
What if? Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was on my list, but I removed it for other things.
It's fate.
All right, Katie.
My number 10 comes from probably Dad's most quoted movie in our house, Men in Black by Will Smith.
Ooh,
That's
I have a Will
one.
Smith song, but it's not Men in Black.
That is Dad's most quoted movie.
I had that CD as well. And I would rollerblade.
That's a really
to
good
it.
movie. Oh my gosh.
Watch out, world.
That's right. I was gonna take on the
Before
world.
you, but that's before you knew
With
the
my-
life of
with my
roller skating.
8 wheels.
Emily has always been good at both, though.
That's right.
For those listening, Emily,
We've always been envious.
I have.
She can do it
She's
all.
so good at skating backwards. Have you seen how fast she is at skating backwards? I'm like, damn.
Oh, I've seen her skate backwards. All right. When we'd be at classic skating, I would say that's my sister.
You were just wearing my "That's my
All right.
sister" shirt, so I didn't know you didn't have
That's
to
my
tell
sister
anyone.
shirt. You should know who I'm talking about. It's the backwards girl.
We both
All right,
worked there, so whose sister are you talking about?
Well,
already.
Katie, you weren't skating backwards, so
Yeah.
You're damn right I wasn't. I'm not good.
Skating backwards is so hard. Yeah, it's like I don't know how to gain momentum. while skating
Emily's like,
backwards.
I don't identify with that sentence.
I don't. I mean,
I don't
now,
think we're related.
I now it would probably be really hard, but
Skating
Anyway.
backwards.
yeah.
Okay, so my number 9 is "You Oughta Know" by Alanis Morissette. Really good song. Do you know who their drummer used to be?
Oh,
You just told us.
yeah, you just told us.
Oh, I can't think of his name. He's from Foo Fighters. He just passed away.
Taylor Hawkins.
That's right.
Thank you. I was like, I know it starts with a T, but I couldn't remember.
Anyway, number 9, Emmy, what is yours?
Hold On by Wilson Phillips, 1990.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, I gotta look this one up too.
Have you seen Bridesmaids?
Oh my gosh.
It's the song at the very end. It's
I'm not
so
allowed to
good.
watch rated R movies. All right.
It's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, I there's so many songs where I have to hear.
Yeah.
Mine are all popular, so you guys will know all of them. Well, at
Wilson
least
Phillips
popular
is
to me.
popular.
Never heard of them. Is it a person or is it the band?
Jeez. All right, you go.
Oh, my number 9 is Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind.
That's a good song. Sweet. We got some hot lists, guys, so far.
We should probably make a playlist after this.
Right? Especially on my next song, number 7. How's it go? Believe in life after love.
I can feel something
How does it go?
inside
If you
myself.
believe, can you believe? Can you believe?
In love. In love.
Life after love.
Life. Yeah, something. I don't know.
Yeah, but sure. Can't even see it. It's a
Mom
good song.
also
Never
loved
skip
that
it.
song. Anytime that song would come on the radio, Mom would just belt it.
Hey, want to see my impression of Mom singing?
For those of you who, none of you are going to know her, Mom, she has the world's largest collection of air guitars.
Air instruments.
Yeah.
Air
She does it
instruments.
all.
She's got the keyboard.
She like air organ up on the dashboard. That's her.
Yeah. Man, she could do it all. My mom could play every air instrument.
For sure.
She's gonna kill us when she hears this.
Oh yeah.
She's proud of it.
All right, Amy,
my
what's your
turn.
next one?
Baby One More Time,
Oh,
which came
good
out
one.
in '99, which I thought it was.
That's one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah, like
Who sings it?
it's
Just kidding.
it's Britney.
I'm still gonna have to bleep that.
No, please do. That'd be funny.
My number 8 is Everlong by Foo Fighters.
It's one of mine and Chandler's
I'm
songs.
surprised we don't have more overlaps so far.
Yeah.
Oh, Everlong was a honorable mention. I will say.
It's
Not
a
done.
very good music video. If you've not ever seen it, so you should probably give it a go.
I'm gonna write down my post-it.
Also, the
Oh,
music video
screw
for
you. No, just kidding.
My Hero. Is that what is it? Their song My Hero? You should watch that video. It's a good video too. What are we on? 6?
7.
No, that was
I just said
7.
7.
No, that was my number.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
you're on 7. I just read my number 8.
No.
You just read your number 7.
Okay.
You just read your number 7. My
Alright.
number 6 is Getting Jiggy With It by Will
No.
Smith. Yeah, you've read 3 so far, Katie, right?
All right. Okay. You have no idea, Miss Straight A's.
No.
Now it's time for doing math with the numbers.
Emily's teaching. I'm napping.
While I'm skating backwards.
She could do it all. That Emily.
I'm telling you.
That's you guys are funny.
Yeah, so getting jiggy with it with Will Smith. I like that song a little bit more. I mean, Wild Wild West was also good.
Oh yeah,
They
that
made
you
a
listen
movie
to
about
that
it.
a lot.
Wild Wild West.
See, I was lip syncing it, so nobody could hear.
Oh.
Nobody could hear
Holy
my.
She didn't want to get copyrighted.
Can't hold me back.
Nobody can bust me. Okay, mine is "Waiting for Tonight" by J Lo.
Oh, I forgot about
It's just
that.
so. It's just fun.
Wow, a little risque
Emily did,
movement.
like this dance with her hands
That's a Conan
and like
O'Brien
wiggled her
move.
body.
Conan. Stay cool, my babies. All right, Katie, you're number 6. This is your 4th one down.
Thank you. Waterfalls by TLC.
Good
Nice.
one. Good one. That's an honorable mention. for
Honorable
me.
mention. Same. It was good.
I had that CD. The mom and dad took it
yeah.
away.
24 hours later.
They also took 3LW away.
Oh
We can't-
yes.
That Katie's gonna be a bad egg. If we
Wasn't
don't throw
it?
the CD away.
Was it?
Jokes on
I want to
them.
know what they were thinking.
Wasn't it Three Little Women? Isn't that what 3LW stood for or something like that?
The girl from Cheetah Girls is in 3LW.
All right, my number 5. Wait, what are we on?
You just told me. Catch up, sir.
5.
So I'm bringing my number 5.
Yeah.
You said Will Smith. That was your last one.
There's no way this is my 5th one, though. This is number 6.
I'm telling you, math is hard.
This is my 6th one. Okay, so this is my number 6.
I was right. I'm telling you. You guys were wrong. I was right.
Okay, but here's mine. Okay, so listen. Torn, Hold On, Baby One More Time, Waiting for Tonight, and then this will be my 5th one.
Yes, but it's number 6 because we're going backwards. I am.
I don't know.
Write it down on a piece of paper. Where's your post-it?
My second number 6 is Buddy Holly by Weezer.
That's a good one.
Is that from the 90s?
Late 90s, I think.
97, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, they're old.
That's crazy.
Let me double check. I don't want to be wrong here. Buddy Holly died long. Okay. 1994.
Really?
That's as old as me.
That's crazy.
Almost the middle of the 90s.
Almost to the middle.
All right, Emily, what is your number 6? Your second number 6?
I Want You Back, NSYNC.
I want you. How's that one go?
Copyright. I don't. I came out in '98. I did write down the years because I was just curious.
That's good. I should have written down the years on these. Katie, what is your second number 6?
Drops of Jupiter by Trey.
Nice.
What was that? 99? Do you know?
I didn't write down yours. You guys put too much work in.
I'm just thinking about moments in my life. Oh, sorry, guys.
The majority of these, as I was listening to them, I was like, oh my goodness, I am at the ice skating rink down at the rec center.
You know what I was thinking?
Hey, Drops of Jupiter came out in 2001, lady.
It was on a 90s playlist. Thank you very much.
That's
So-
not. I don't fault you for that.
I'm saying it's fine.
Train was in the 90s though.
I'm the boss.
So
I'm the boss. I know the numbers, and I'm the boss.
most of my nostalgic songs from the 90s. So Katie, you said rec center. Emily, I don't know where you usually like put yourself in your memory, but mine is always Driving with Mom to the Wood Connection.
To go pick
Isn't that
up
crazy?
Go pick
That
up some
is.
lumber.
To go pick up wood, yeah. And there's every 90s song. I'm just like, I heard
Can
this
you
in
smell
the Oldsmobile
The
going up
wood,
Woods-
though, in the car.
Uh-huh.
Remember
Yeah.
The
how
pine.
okay,
Yeah.
it was the 90s and we didn't have to wear seatbelts as much. And so it was like we'd have so much wood in the back of the car, we would like be sitting up against the roof
Right.
of the car.
There is so much wood in this
But
car.
so excited to, like, go home and craft.
Oh my
'Cause
gosh.
Mom will
Can we
let us
download
help
this
her.
wood? Oh.
I forgot about that.
We wore seatbelts. We were safe. You can't arrest her. It already happened.
That's right.
All right, Emmy. What's your number 5?
Do we go back around?
Oh my number 5.
Do you want me to tell
My
you
num-
what yours is?
Emily, what is my number 5? If you can guess it. Oh my! I swear.
Nirvana. Something by
Nope.
Nirvana. Okay.
Fly by Sugar Ray.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That wasn't even on my radar for this list, but that's a good
Just
one.
wanna fly.
This might be on one of yours. The Sign, Ace of Base.
Ooh,
94.
It is not.
My next one is Teenage Dirtbag.
Who sings that?
Waitus.
All right, my next one is Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden.
My next one's Mo Money, Mo Problems by
Nice.
Notorious B.I.G. and Puff Daddy back when he was Puff Daddy in 97.
Not P. Diddy.
Not, well,
And or Diddy.
yeah, or Diddy.
Yeah, or Diddy.
And then he went
Diddy
to
what?
Puff, right? Puff or something? What? I don't know. I can't keep track.
He tried-
I don't know.
He tried to evolve and we couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
That was on my honorable mention. Excellent choice. Katie, what's your next one?
Closing Time by Wafa.
All right, my next one is Mbop by Hanson.
It's a good one. Real quick. So he went from Puffy to Puff Daddy to P. Diddy to Diddy, back to P. Diddy to Sean John and Swag, back to Puff Daddy, and finally to Love. And that was updated in 2021.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
We're on Love.
Yeah, now we're all on the same page.
Let's see.
Good time of year
that's
to
how
talk
you
about
should have said was featuring Love. Featuring now called Love.
Yeah.
The artist now called Love.
Okay. Truly, Madly, Deeply by Savage Garden. 97. We listened to that and we have a CD of Savage Garden in our truck. And so when we're like off the grid, we'll turn it on and Ryan will make me listen to like the same like 3 or 4 songs. He knows what numbers he likes. So we literally still listen to it.
My number 3 is Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue Something.
She say I think I
as I recall.
All right, my number 2 is "Loser" by Beck. I like a little bit of Beck. All right, Emily, what's your number 2?
Wonderwall by Oasis. That was in '95.
All right,
That's what I
Kate,
heard.
what's your number 2?
Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
That came out in the 90s.
1990. I just looked it up. That's what I was Googling because I was like, I'm pretty sure that was 90s.
Thanks for
She
checking.
didn't want another
You're
train
welcome.
incident.
You want to double check? You don't want another Marcel Caesar?
Marcel, the shell shoes on.
No. His name is
Maurice?
Caesar, and he's not dead yet. That's what it says. That's what the movie's about.
His name's Katie now, okay?
It's Katie. Katie's not dead. Okay, my number 1 is a 2-way tie. I'm sorry to do this.
So that's 11.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers. But my number 1 is Kiss from a Rose by Seal.
Batman.
I'm imagining you in the mask.
There used to be a I can't remember.
How many times did we watch that one, though?
Do you remember which Batman that is? That Seal wrote the theme song for?
Batman and Robin, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah, that's the one with Two-Face and the Riddler.
Oh, so good.
So good. So bad, it's so good. All right, Emmy.
Jim
Okay,
Carrey,
I
good
have
Riddler.
a blank one. So I would say, I have like a list here. I would say Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer.
Kiss Me. Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a good one. It's not like
It
my...
is.
I wouldn't say it's my number 1 because mine weren't in any order, but it's just a good one. You still hear it. I don't know. I got
That was in all like the rom-coms
I
in the
got
90s.
for my number 10. So my friend Kelly, we hang out all the time, and I told her I was gonna call the radio station and request a song for her, and I was like, "What do you want to hear?" And she's like, "Vertical Horizon," and I had no idea what that was. And so I called the radio station and I requested Vertical Horizon, and then I listened for like the next hour, and I don't even know if they played it because I didn't know what that was.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm just imagining you,
Like, I hope they played it. I don't, because it was a band, but so I didn't. It's not like it's not. I didn't know what I was listening for. So I almost picked Vertical Horizon, even though it's a band.
Okay, Katie, what's your number 1?
We've already talked about it. No Scrubs by TLC.
But I wanted to see what our top songs were from the month of the year we were born. So I have yours here, Katie. So, Katie, middle March of 1991 is Someday by Mariah Carey. That's the top song of the month of the year you were born.
She is easily one of my least favorite artists of all time.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. Wait till I hear what Emily's is. Emily, were you a big fan of Big Mouth Billy Bass, that little fish that you put up on the wall?
Yeah, I was.
Because in early October 1988, Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin was the top song on the Billboard Hot 100. Mine was The Power of Love by Celine Dion. All right. You guys ready for trivia?
It is now time to play Trivia by Nick. Nick's Trivia, where people answer questions that Nick has asked.
You ready to tell?
What year
Okay,
are we
Katie,
going?
I have to apologize because you definitely made your noise for the first question.
I
Remember
did.
that when we listened to it back, you made your noise for the first question, but I didn't hear it because your noise was just. Or, what was your noise?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Like Napoleon.
I thought you were just sighing or something. So I heard Emily's, which was Chandler Bing, or what was it? What was your first one, Chandler Bing? Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to apologize, even though you didn't hear or you didn't care. All right, so I need some new noises from you two, Emily.
You
first
should
up,
start
what is your
assigning
noise?
us noises.
Ooh, very good. Okay, Emily, your question. Oh, let's
Challenge
see.
accepted.
Emily, your noise is gonna be bop.
Okay.
It's a good
Okay.
one.
That's your noise. Katie, your noise is gonna be ba ba ba. Okay. Bop for Emily. Ba 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 for Katie. All right. So remind me your noises. Emily, what was your noise?
Bop.
You gotta,
You have to have that breath in between.
Come on, give me something better
Bop.
than that.
Bop.
I'm not gonna. You gotta make sure I can hear it. Say it one more time.
Bop.
Okay. That'll do. Okay, Katie, what is your noise?
Bye, bye, bye.
Say it.
I don't want to.
Bye, bye,
Bye bye bye.
bye.
All right, these are extremely easy questions, so you guys are gonna have to be quick to answer. All right.
I'm excited to see what you think is easy.
These are really easy. Chandler got them all, except for one of them. First question: which TV series had the theme song "I'll Be There for You"?
Bop. Friends.
Emily. Friends. Ding ding ding. Friends is the correct answer. Hold on, let me write down the scores here.
Write down the answers too.
Friends. Emily, Katie. Emily is on the board first. Okay, we have 4 questions, by the way. 4 questions and a tiebreaker.
Oh, good.
Some say we wouldn't need it. Some say it couldn't happen. But we needed it last time. We'll probably need it again. All right, question 2. What was the name of the Spice Girls' first #1 hit?
Bop.
Emily.
Wannabe? No. Ooh, yeah.
Should have done a face. Ding, ding, ding. Wannabe is the correct answer.
That was an honorable mention.
Notepad. Okay, Emily, 2-0. Emily's in the lead.
Okay. I'll skate
Okay.
backwards if I win. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You have to wear your child's roller skates, though.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Question 3. Basket Case, Brain Stew, When I Come Around are from which band?
Bop. Green Day.
Emily, ding, ding, ding. Katie, it is impossible for you to win, but I'm going to say the next question anyway. Emily, let's let Katie have this one. Okay, here's question 4. Who is the lead singer of the band No Doubt?
Oh, are you really giving it to me? Bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Oh.
Katie, you were the first one to say your noise. What is the answer?
Emily also said it for me, too.
Okay, so since Emily said your noise, you get to answer.
Stefani.
Gwen Stefani! Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so the tiebreaker. You guys want to hear the tiebreaker anyway?
Yeah.
Katie, do you want to hear the tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Friends.
Aqua had the best-selling song in 1997. What was it called?
Barbie Girl.
Barbie Girl. Barbie Girl is the correct answer. Emily, you win 3-1. You have to skate backwards. That's our prize.
We'll do it Instagram live, okay?
Wow, what a great game of Nick's Trivia, where people were asked questions and Nick waited for their answers.
Okay, hey, guess what? I got some fun facts for our tiebreaker question. Did you guys know that Mattel hated the song? Mattel, of course, are the creators of the actual Barbie action figure doll.
Yeah, not action figure.
Not an action figure. Not even Ken was an action figure. He was also a doll. They tried to sue MCA Records for copyright because they didn't want fans thinking that they supported the song. Did you know about that?
It's confusing.
But MCA Records countersued for defamation. And so the court threw out both the cases and neither of them had to do it.
Another fun fact, the guy who made Barbie named it after his daughter, I think.
Barbara. Barbie was named after Ruth Handler's daughter, Barbara, and Ken after her son, Kenneth.
Look at that. Thanks for fact
checking. Good old
checking.
Babs and Kenny.
Hey, do you know where Barbie's from?
Oh, I know this.
The Midwest.
Sacramento.
Yes, it is the Midwest. Willows, Wisconsin.
It's not Sacramento. All right, do you guys know who sings the song I Don't Want to Miss a Thing that came out in the 90s?
Aerosmith. I don't
Aerosmith.
wanna miss a thing.
Did you know they didn't write that song?
Did Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift wrote that song. She went back in time. No, that
she was
song,
still dead, but she wrote it.
That song was originally written by Diane Warren. She wrote that song for somebody else. Who do you think she wrote that song for? It is
The
not.
one, was it a band?
We've already said her name.
Barbie.
Oh, Alanis Morissette.
This is the
Celine Dion.
She's my
Almost saying
guess.
I don't want to miss a thing before Aerosmith took it.
I mean,
That would've been
I'm really
crazy.
glad because that's a really
Yeah.
good song that Aerosmith.
Hey, guess what, guys? That's my notebook. That's all of my notes for music from the 90s.
I think the 90s was, it's not described as this, but maybe it's just because we grew up in the 90s, but it was such a turning point for music.
In the last podcast, you talked about technology, and I think once like technology started booming and people had like better computers and were able to record different things, and I think it just added a whole new process and
believe.
it gave us believe all these computer things.
Friends.
But you know, and it's more available, so everyone, you know, different people were able to start recording songs and start doing things differently.
And now it's even
Crazy.
more like you have like TikTok stars now. Like it's even more like readily there and at your fingertips.
Yeah.
I think the best part about the whole TikTok like uprising in music and people producing their own music is people don't have to wait for record labels anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. SoundCloud. You know, people can just upload to the web too.
So cool.
We're figuring this out, this whole record.
What would we say if it was the 90s? Like, what would the equivalent be? Call all your friends and tell them about it.
Yell upstairs, tell your brother to get off the internet so you can call your friends and tell them how cool this podcast is.
Don't forget to dial up next week.